This video is for people who use Wigidash and do something to their computer and find out they have a blank screen. And that happened to me. And what happens is it's kind of complicated to set up Wigidash, so I always forget how to do it, and then it took me a long time to get it back. So here's what you do. First of all, you have to remember that Wigidash, most of the people actually are using Aida64. And what did it to me was I updated Aida64 Extreme, and then that gave me a blank screen. So if you exported your settings, then you're in luck. So what we do is first of all, you have to make sure you go over here and that you have Riva Tuner Statistics if you want to do FPS, which most people do. And then you have Aida64 running, and then you have Wigidash running. So once you have those running, then start up Wigidash, and you see here, there's a blank screen, and actually that's page 4. So most people, when they set up Wigidash, set up page 4 as Aida64, and so if we go to the default page, it populates, but most people, as I said, use Aida64. So you start up, or let's just go ahead and delete this. So then you end up with this, which you probably want to end. So then when you go over here and you add a page, and then you go here and right click it and set as default page. Great. So now we have page 4, but we have to get Aida64 working on it. So you come over here, you see all the different pages you get, but Aida64 is a big one. You click that, so it's 5x4. Go back over here because we want to do it on page 4. And then that's click 5x4, but then you drag this over here. So now we're running Aida64 through it. So that's great. Then what we do is pretty much ignore Wigidash. You're kind of finished with it as far as the program goes. And then you come over here to Aida64. And then in Aida64, you have to go up here to File and then Preferences. And that takes a while to start up. And then what you do is you go up here to LCD, and then you make sure that you hit the tab that says G-Skill, enable G-Skill Wigidash LCD support, and then you go to items, and there are no items. But if you had saved it before, then you go up here to import, and it'll go right to your documents, and then it will go here to just these G-Skill files. Now I took out all my other documents so it won't get confusing. So what you do here is you just look for these, this is the file, and you go from the latest one and save this one. So this is the one we want, and then click open, and then we have it, and then it's still not down here. So now this is in, this looks like it should be Wigidash, but it's not. You're still in Aida64, but Aida64 is using the LCD from Wigidash, etc. Then you go down here to apply, and there it is. So I got my Wigidash, which I took a long time to make, and then I lost it, and then I always forget how these things get established, and then we're finished. Then hit OK, and get out of here, and then get out of here. And now I have it back after I had lost it. And so that's for people who really can't remember how you set things up, like me. I can never remember it, especially if a couple months has gone by. And there it is.